What's up, guys? MC here, back with another video. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Happy Monday. Now let's get started. Now, I know you can tell by the title of the video that today we're going to be talking about the great Discover It Secure Credit Card. Now, I've heard this one is the hottest on the market right now for those of you who are actively in the building or rebuilding stage of your credit journey. And so I wanted to go look into this card because, hey, I want to get on here and suggest some of the best credit cards to get. Some you may want to be leery of, but since this one has been highly talked about, I wanted to do some research for myself. And I've come to find that this card is that card. To be a secure card, there's a lot of perks, and I love the potential that you will get from utilizing this card and handling it the right way. Now, first off, pre-approval links, which are phenomenal. I feel like a lot of people mess up with credit cards is because they go straight for the application and not to see if a pre-qualification link is available. Pre-qualification links will save you from an inquiry, the headache of wasting, applying for this application and then find out at the end that I'm not even qualified for it. So now I got an inquiry for a card that I didn't get approved for. Now with the pre-qualification link, you can see whether or not you're approved off rip before you take the step of, submitting the application, which then will result in a hard inquiry, and it may be from Experian, it may be from Equifax, it may be from TransUnion, because I've been getting various answers from people because I asked before filming this video, like, hey, who has a Discover It card? Which credit bureau did it pull from? Some say Experian, some say Equifax, some say TransUnion. But, I haven't got a straight answer. But when I go to the Discover page, it does say that they work with TransUnion, but it's like, I don't know. So if you have this particular card and you can remember when you applied, who they pulled from, drop it down in the comments so that others can know that when they come to this video. Now, the minimum credit limit on this card is $200 and max is $2,500. Just want to throw that out there for those of you who want to know, probably haven't done that much research on the card, or probably, this is new information to you. There's no annual fee. There's no credit score required to apply. But that doesn't mean that, score doesn't matter as much. Even though what's on your profile kind of trumps the score, certain companies do require you to have at least a minimum of this. So I did ask around for this question. Some people said their score was 600, some said 620, but they did have a decent profile. It just wasn't aged enough, to have the higher number. But, so I'm going to say within the 620 plus range. But then again, if you do have this card, drop down below, if you don't mind, what your score was at the time, when you first got approved for this credit card. All right, so it reports to all three bureaus, which is another bonus because who doesn't want a card that reports to all three? The only time it's a bad thing is if you make a mistake and you miss a payment or you're not doing the right things. But otherwise, if you handle this card correctly, this could be very beneficial. My son is screaming in the background. Sorry, mom first. Ace, hush. Okay, now this card does have the potential to graduate. On their website, it says after 7 months of on-time payments, they review your account to see, how you've been handling the account, and it has a possibility to graduate. Now, I did ask someone in my group. They said, I'm going to read what they said. They said, I started with a $300 credit limit. I never paid it off to a $0 balance. I always carried a 1 to 3% utilization. Now, after 6 months of that credit limit, I was graduated to an unsecured card with a $1,000 credit limit. So if she continues, to stay on the route that she's on, her credit limit should be up in no time, Now, this card also has rewards. You got cashback rewards, 2% at gas stations, restaurants, 1% cashback on all of the purchases. They do cashback match, which is where they do a dollar for dollar match of all the cashback that you've earned for the year. Now, they do allow you to review your FICO score on their app, so make sure you get the Discover app if you do get this card. This card is perfect for those of you who are actively in the building stage, you're new to credit, so this is perfect for you. Or if you're trying to rebuild your credit, after getting a lot of derogatory items off, and now you need to establish some good positive credit history, this will be a good place for you to start. The only requirements that I saw so far on their website were that you have to be 18 years of age, have a social security number, a U.S. address, U.S. bank account, and, to provide any other information that the application may ask you about. I'm pretty sure in regards to income as well. But overall, do I think this card is worth getting? Yes. I would love for you guys to share your experience with this card below. Yeah, so you know what I say about reviews. I'm going to personally get this card myself, utilize this card great, and then come back and share my own personal review. But just so far from me looking into this card, learning more about this card, this sounds like something that will be very beneficial for the majority of you who watch my content. So if you need a card, I would highly suggest getting a Discover It Secure card. Nothing better than having a card that will graduate, because like I stated in my Capital One Platinum Secure card video, that card has not graduated, and I've used that card so well. I've only got a $100 increase on the credit limit since having the card. And I mean, but if someone is taking the time to it's like you have to look at it two ways. At least you gave me the chance to get a card, but at the same time, it's like if you see that I'm doing the right things, I would love the potential to be able to show you that I'm able to handle an unsecured card as well, but it's okay. That's what different companies are for. So definitely go try the Discover It card out. I'm about to end this video because Ace is playing. I don't know what he's playing, but he's so loud. I will see you guys tomorrow. That will be Tuesday. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.